Today I'm going to show you the real Moscow. I'm on Pyatnitskaya ulica. This is a street that runs from the Garden Ring. Now the Garden Ring is a ring road that goes around the centre, all the way up that way to the centre of Moscow. It's going to take us about 30 minutes to walk along this road. And when we're walking along, what I want to show you is the real Moscow that they will not show you in the news, in the media, certainly in the Western world. Now, I've just been at work all day, I've went to the gym, I've now just ate a pizza, and I'm ready to take a walk. It's about 7:30 on a Thursday evening. Are you ready to come with me and show you the real Moscow, what it's really like? Let's go. Alright guys, we're going to start right at the start of the street. Here is the Garden Ring, and we've got people outside. It's about 24 degrees. I said before, it's about 7:30 in the evening. We're going to just take a walk along this street and just see what we can see. It's going to be unedited, unfiltered, unscripted. This is what it's like. If you come to Moscow and you want to hang out, I'd recommend you come in the summer, June, July, August, September. I just had a pizza in this place. I'm not actually sure what it's called, Frankie's. So, at the start of the street we've got lots of restaurants. Like this place looks pretty nice. Lots of people just chilling out after work. And across here as well, some more restaurants. Now, you will see this on the ground here. As you can see, this is the track for scooters to come. Scooters are very popular here. There's 3 different brands of scooters where you can get the app. Here's someone coming. These girls are going to demonstrate. She's ringing the bell because there's a lady standing right in the middle, completely oblivious. Right, so we're off on our walk. Now, this walk is going to take us through the Moskvarechia district, which means behind the Moscow River. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you might recognise some places. Do you remember my friend Lisa? She was in my video. She's not been in any videos for a while. I think she's in China right now. She's always in a different country every time I see her on Instagram. So I've not seen her for a while, but she gave us an in-depth tour of this area. And this is actually one of my favourite streets to walk down. It's not far from, it's about a 5-minute scooter ride at the start of it from where I live. Although I'm going to be moving, I'm getting the keys to my new place tomorrow, and then I'm going to move about a week later because I'm off work Thursday and Friday. This is a Thursday right now. I'm off work Thursday and Friday next week. It's Russian, some sort of Russian holidays. I never question what holiday it is. All I do is take the day off. I'm quite happy with it. So, that's me talking. Let's cross this road. So you'll notice here, taxis are yellow in Moscow. We also have these cars here, look. These cars are, there's a few different types. This is Yandex Drive. These cars, you just have the app, you jump in, a bit like the scooter, you beep a QR code and you can drive, and then when you park it up, like this one here, you can pretty much park it anywhere that's legal. You take a few pictures around the car, a bit like the views that I'm getting, just to show that it's not damaged, and you can go. There's a guy in the scooter, he's demonstrating the scooter for me. This guy, he's got a tripod, maybe a fellow content creator. Alright, here's some of the different scooters that you've got. You've got U-Rent. This symbol, that's like the letter U, R, E, N, T. A little bit, that's a crash course in Russian. U-Rent. You've got Whoosh. And the scooters this year, they've got a bit tighter on the scooters. Many Muscovites will probably be happy about this. They've limited them to 20 kilometers per hour. I'm sure last year 25 or 30. They felt a lot faster, but it does feel a lot safer. You also have to register with, there's a website called, it's an app. I guess all Russians have got it. I thought it was just foreigners that had to do this. You've got to register all your details, your phone number, your email address, your address, all this stuff on a thing called Gossaslugi. It's a government app, I guess, and now to use the scooters, you've got to link that in order to show that you're over 18, because they don't want all the young guys scooting about, running into the babushkas, injuring them. Now, karaoke bar here. I'm not going to go in, even though David Bowie is I can kind of do his voice a little bit, so when I'm singing, if I'm going to do karaoke, I would do David Bowie's Starman. Tell me in the comments what's your karaoke song. Now, this building here, now I'm not giving away any personal information because she's actually shown us it before. This building here is actually where my friend Lisa lives. She's got a cool little apartment in there, and she's, to be honest with you, she's in probably one of the nicest locations. I know people say Pyatnitskaya is like the most expensive or the nicest, but I love it here. Right, wait till this motorbike goes past, then we're going to cross over the road to, this guy's not stopping, to this little coffee shop across here. We've been in here a few times. I've probably even made a video in here. I've definitely made a video on the outside, but it's quite nice. Now, as you can see, we're not going to go in, but as you can see, lots of people hanging out. Everybody's pretty chilled. And the next place I'm going to show you is Taco Bar. Now, it's quite like it's like an upmarket Mexican taco restaurant. It's very, very hard to get a table here. You've got to contact them like days in advance usually in order to get, but here it is. This is my favourite place, Taco Bar. Now, it's actually got a cocktail lounge downstairs underneath that I go to sometimes as well. It's kind of hidden because there's no sign for it. As you can see, like the sign's just for Taco Bar. So the first time I came to find the cocktail lounge that's underneath, I couldn't find it. They do that a lot here. I think it makes it seem more exclusive, that if you can't find somewhere, and it's more interesting. Right, Pearson Studio. I'm a bit old for the old Pearsons, so I'm probably not going to be getting anything anytime soon. Alright, so we're going to go onwards down this lovely little street. It's a beautiful evening for a walk because there's some guys doing some videos about a motorbike. It's a nice bike though, isn't it? I don't know much about bikes, but I do like that one. I just like the look of it. I lost my train of thought. I don't know. Yeah, it's a lovely evening for a walk. Of course, Moscow, Russia, is absolutely freezing for about 6 months of the year. But right now it's not. Right now it's not freezing, and we're going to take advantage of it. We're going to enjoy it. Here's a guy coming with a Pomeranian. Pomeranians, for what I've heard about Pomeranians, they don't really know, they don't understand what size they are. So they just bark at everybody. This is a cool little shot here. I like this. Nice colours with the pink. That girl's dress, the skirt, even matches it. Okay, what we got here? I've just decided not to edit this today, just to make one big long video. And whatever happens, happens. Like this guy might run right down. These are the guys that deliver food. Nice price cafe. Pochta Russia, that means post office. So this is the post office of Russia, just like the post office that we have in the UK. They have a post office as well, and it's called Pochta Russia. Decided to turn the camera away a little bit more today. I think you've seen enough of my face. Sometimes people in the comments tell me to turn it round. They say they don't want to look at me. They want to see the scenery. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now it's still not super hot yet, so not everywhere outside is extremely busy just yet. One thing that you will notice, and I'm wondering if anyone's picked up on it yet, when you're walking around you don't really see any overweight people. Fat people, can you say fat? Well, I get cancelled if I say fat people. You don't really see overweight people, obese people. Everyone's always quite well dressed. You don't see a lot of people in tracksuits. Apart from, well, I've not a tracksuit, I've got shorts and t-shirt on, but I just came out of the gym. But everyone's quite classy, aren't they? All the women are quite attractive. Everyone's quite well dressed. We are in the centre of Moscow though. See, people love to write in the comments to me that, hey, you're in Moscow, just go out of Russia. But I'm not I'm not trying to deceive anybody and say every part of Russia is like this. All I'm saying is, I live in Moscow. I'm taking you for a walk. I'm showing you stuff in Moscow. Now you see way off in the distance, this road just goes completely straight all the way. Check out these, what do you call them? Lamp posts. Absolutely beautiful, aren't they? The way you can see the line all the way down. Now we're going to be passing a metro station very soon, Pyatnitskaya. And we're going to keep going all the way until we get to the river. And then of course you can cross the river and go to the Red Square, but I'm not going to go that far today. You've probably seen that before. I wonder how many people are going to watch this and just mute the Scottish guy. Mute the commentary and just actually look at the scenery of the walk. It's the police station. Policja. Policja is how you pronounce police in Russian. You notice but that everyone's very calm. No one's being obnoxious. Now, I've not been in the UK for a couple of years, but I see a lot of reports that, like, if you're in London, people go about on like their e-scooters and they steal people's phones. They take the phone out of their hands. Well, none of that type of thing happens here. I've never witnessed any crime yet. I don't think. One time on the metro there was a drunk guy. But trust me, I lived in the East End of Glasgow for many years. If you only see one drunk guy annoying people in the metro in 2 years, it's not too bad. Alright guys, we're coming up to a ramen place. I don't really like ramen. I think, you know, what are you actually paying for? Some super noodles? Let's face it, but I like the lighting here. It's nice, I like the mirror. The reflection of me. And let's cross back over. Now, you're not actually meant to do this. Maybe I should cut this out. People give me into trouble on the comments section saying that I just cross roads where you're not meant to. They're quite big on it. In Scotland, nobody cares. You just cross wherever you want to cross. Right, this is the bike track. So, should we put it to the test? All the people watching from London that say you can't do it, you can't go anywhere, you can't have your phone in your hand, or people steal it. Maybe I could just walk down the bike track with my phone out, offering it up for a would-be phone thief. But I don't think it could possibly happen. Look, here's someone coming. She's actually rang the bell to move the phone. Offered it up. She doesn't want it. She's like, get that phone out my way. I'm trying to get somewhere. So, as you can see, a young man on a skateboard. He didn't take my phone. So Russian people, very trustworthy and very safe. It's very safe here. Oh. At least you know if you come here, you're not going to get robbed. Obviously I can't guarantee that, but I've been here 2 years, walking about, holding a camera in my hand, speaking English, looking like a dumb foreigner. Nobody's ever bothered me. Nobody's taken anything from me. Nice trike on the way there. So, I mean, it's a very long straight road. Oh, we're just coming up to this purple building. I don't actually know what it is. I think it might be, could be completely wrong, I think it's an embassy of like an African country. This place is quite nice up here. You can see the people. And you've got the little, do we call that a veranda? What are we calling it if it's on the roof? Yeah, so this purple building, I could be wrong, but I think it's an embassy of some African country. If it's not, I think I'm going to edit this out. Yeah, is that Cameroon? Is that a Cameroon flag? Should we go across and see? It's probably going to say it on this sign. Should we go across and check it out? I'll go across this road again. Oh, it's Ghana. Okay, Ghana. Right, I thought it's same colours as Cameroon though, isn't it? So it's the embassy of the Republic of Ghana. The Ghanaian embassy. So the Ghanaian embassy is in a cool purple colour, which I quite like. This yellow building across here, that's what I like about, they're all sort of like, now I'm not an artist so I'm probably going to describe this wrong, but sort of like pastel-y colours. You've got like yellows and purples and pinks, there's a green straight ahead. I really like the colours. Now one thing you'll notice about, obviously it's not very late at night just now, but if you're walking about at like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, you'll notice there'll be like, you know, women out on their own walking their dog without any fear of anything happening to them. That's one thing that struck me when I first got here. Even if you take the metro at like, again, midnight, I think it might end at 12:30 at night, but there's never any problems. Now we've been in this church a few times, so I'm not going to go in, but we've done a few videos, definitely been in there. This is a sort of little cross section, a little walking street up and down here, but in the interest and the continuity for the video, as much as I'd like to take you up there, And down there, we're going to keep going straight ahead. Priamo. Priamo means straight, or straight ahead or forward. I say it to taxi drivers a lot. So there's more bars here, a little bit more action. At the weekend this is very, very busy. At the moment, not so much. Again, nice, clean, no graffiti, people just chilling out, probably after work, hanging out. We've got a fountain in here. And we're coming up to the metro station on my right. Bus going past on my left. Muscovites going about their Thursday evening business. Guy playing the trumpet, should we go and have a look? Nice tunes. Let's go this way, see what we can see. Now I just wanted to make this video because I really don't think most people outside of Russia would get to see just how beautiful, peaceful it is. For me, as I've matured in years, you know, when you're young, you sort of, or me, I go out all the time and just have a good time and not think about things too much. But as I've become a little bit more mature, I want to live somewhere that's nice, that's clean, where there's very little crime that I have to either witness or I'm affected by. Something that's affordable as well, because most of these bars, most of these restaurants that we're walking past, they're extremely affordable. Now I could go into cost of living and stuff, but I've done that so many times. But what I will show you is my new apartment. You won't believe how cheap my new apartment is. All the bills, gas, electricity, internet, water, concierge, it's all included in one payment. And I'm excited to show it to you. It's a little bit smaller than the place I'm living in just now, but I will be able to walk to work. It's right next to a little complex of sort of brand new flats where they've got everything you could need in there, like right next to, like 1 minute walk. Supermarket, coffee shops, cafes, restaurants. 10-minute walk from the metro in an area called Pyatnitskaya. So it's going to be very good. And soon I'll give you that tour, maybe in about a week or so, once I get my keys and I move in. It's not got the best decor like many flats in Russia. Not many flats do. Moscow's got a lot of great things, but interior design on older flats, newer ones seem to be much more European, much better, but interior design on older flats isn't great, if I'm being honest. Alright guys, let's cross this road. And Punch and Judy pub. Now, I was here about, God, it must have been about 2 months ago now, 6 weeks, 2 months ago, at the Punch and Judy pub with a couple of YouTubers called Dabble and Travel, English couple, and I do believe that their video with me in it is going to be on their channel. So if you haven't heard of them, I did a video with them called Dabble and Travel. They came to Russia for a month. We went there for pints. I don't think it's in the video, but check out their channel. They're going to be having some really cool Russian videos on their channel, definitely within the next week. Okay, so we're just going to come up here where you can see that yellow building in the distance, and then I think that'll probably do us, because this video must be really long. But I'm just going to upload it, and if people want to see a nice walking tour, they can see it. And if you don't want to listen to a Scottish accent, put me on mute, it's fine, as long as you watch it. Now it's starting to cool down, so some people are getting the blankets on, but it looks like, what we got here, is this a Georgian place? I think it's a Georgian place. Right guys, we're coming up to, well, the river sort of splits into two, and this is a narrower part of the river. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is a nice little area as well, but we're not going to go all the way to the Red Square. I can see St Basil's Cathedral. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Let's cross here before this runs out of time. Let's go, go, go. 100 seconds. You're meant to wait if you're standing right there. Like, I don't know if you're getting the scale. It's wanting you to wait 100 seconds. And you're meant to do it, because you get in big trouble here if you don't. Alright, we've got a little part of the river here, thinner part. Can you see St Basil's Cathedral straight ahead? You can probably see it in the distance if you're watching this on your TV. If you're watching it on your phone, then maybe not. But we're going to finish up pretty soon. We're going to get across this road. As you can see, it's pretty busy. People always say in my videos, oh, where are all the people? Well, right now most of them are in a car trying to get through this little cross section, or in the metro getting home from work. Let's go. Walking ahead. Yeah, we can see St Basil's Cathedral now. I'm sure you'll be able to pick it up as well. It's not that far away. Alright guys, that was Pyatnitskaya, ulica. If I'm saying it right. Hopefully I've pronounced that correctly. And all that was I wanted to take a walk down this street without too much of the camera pointing at me on a random Thursday after work. Oh, here's some things for charging your electric car. You can here telling you where you are. With this means you're here. And just to show you what Moscow's really like, we're coming into the summer. I've got so much plans, so many things planned for you to show you. There's big dance events that happen. People do the tango and things like that in the park right across from me, but it's huge. There's like hundreds of people doing it at the same time. I really want to show you that. I want to take a cruise down the river, a boat cruise. I want to show you that as well. Let me know in the comments if you've watched this all the way to the end. Then I can't thank you enough, because it's probably been quite long, hasn't it? But hit me up in the comments. What would you like to see? Do you want to see more things like this? Do you want to see more walking tours where I'm not in it? I'm just pointing the camera the other way. Do you want to see the walking tours where I'm not talking? Maybe I should just point the camera away from me and not talk at all. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. See you next time.